YouTube? We're back with another episode of What the Hell Am I Doing? And this week, well, it's another episode of Spicy Sports Betting, but it's also a double punishment episode that will include a new bet. I don't feel good about this, to be honest with you guys. I was looking forward to winning all three of my bets for UFC 259 last week. Amanda Nunes did not let me down, of course. She made quick work of Megan Anderson, and that was impressive and not unexpected. That's why I bet the house on her, basically. So she saved my ass from doing three punishments. The main event, I was flip-flopping, and I said that. Blachowicz and Adesanya, I both had reasons to see both win. The size thing was a big concern to me. And, I did think I was taking a bit of a risky picking a middleweight to win the light heavyweight championship. One thing that's for sure we learned from that fight is that Israel Adesanya, while is very good, I don't think he's Anderson Silva number 2 anymore. I think that's been put to rest. He's flashy, but skill-wise, he is not on that level where he could dance in the matrix around what people are doing and just make fools out of them. Clowning on people is eventually what hurt Anderson Silva anyways, but you could see that Israel does not have the skill level to do that and get away with it already. So that, I think, has been put to rest. But yeah, I'm not completely surprised by what happened. I did pick Israel to win on here, but I did mention that, it could easily go the other way, and I was really unsure on that one. I did see Jan having many paths to victory, especially if he could get on top of him, and that's what happened. So, kudos to Jan Blachowicz. He is a great champion. He defended against a guy that I think he should have, and he proved that, he's a real champ. And now he's a force to be reckoned with at light heavyweight, so congratulations to him. And Israel Adesanya, he put on a good fight. The first couple of rounds he was pretty sharp, but then the fight slowly got taken away from him. And, kudos to him for having the balls to do it. He put his flawless record on the line, and now he has a loss. And, he handles that like a champ. And that's impressive, too. So congrats to both guys. The other fight that I lost on was the Petr Jan, Aljamain Sterling fight. Jan was winning that fight decisively. He was destroying him, basically. And then a stupid moment happened where Sterling was downed, and he kneed him right in the face. And apparently his corner called for it. I know his hands came off the ground. I know there's 2 or 3 versions of rules about what the hands on the ground mean. But his knees were still down, so he was still a downed opponent. But I don't know if people were watching his hands, and as soon as they came up, someone called for the kick. Whatever happened, and he took a knee to the face, and he won a title that way, on a disqualification. Obviously, he wasn't happy about it. He threw it into the middle of the octagon. Nobody wants to win a title that way by DQ. It's a pretty shitty way to win. Ooh, pardon my French. But yeah, it's not a good way to win, and he wasn't happy about it, and obviously they have to redo the fight, and someone's got to win it properly. But, unfortunately for me, that counts as a win for the opponent. So I'm wrong on that fight, and of course, both those fights I bet a piece of chocolate each. So now I'm going to have to face the punishment and do 2 pieces of chocolate. Luckily, Amanda Nunes saved me from doing 3 and 2 apple juices on top of that. But 2 is going to be bad. I'm not looking forward to this. My stomach's been a mess today because of the chili I've had all week. I've been trying to prep myself for this, and this is still something I don't think I'm going to be able to handle. It's probably going to ruin the rest of my day, so hopefully this video goes up on time. So I'm going to open it up. So I still have 2, 4, 5 pieces left. So I'm going to snap that. Oh, it's already broken from last time. Okay, so I have 2 pieces here that I'll do, and I'll just put these 2 together there. All right. So they're broken in half. But before I do these, subscribe, hit that like button. I need more of you to comment. Not enough people are commenting. I want to hear what you think in these fights. If you're interested, tell me who you think's going to win. Tell me what you want to see. I need you guys to share the videos out. We need to get the view counts up. We got to grow this channel if you want it to keep going. It's very important that it keeps growing. Right now, everything's stalled. So I need more likes, more comments, and I need you to share the video and get me more subscribers. I'm going to do my part by putting out videos frequently and doing stupid stuff like this, but you guys got to do your part and make sure other people get into it. So please, make sure you do that for me, and let's keep this thing growing. For tonight's fight, it's UFC Vegas 21. The main event is Leon Edwards versus Belal Muhammad. It's going to be a tough fight, I think. Both fighters are pretty equal in terms of skill and in terms of how they can fight and the way they fight. And, you know, depending on how they win, maybe a title shot could be in the future. So tonight's fight's an interesting fight in that term of what's on the table. And I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it'll probably end up being a decision, but I think it's going to be a back and forth fight, and it could have some interesting moments going both ways. It wouldn't surprise me one of them does pull out a submission or something like that. You know, I think it'll probably most likely go to decision. And I'll bet one of these last pieces that I have that Leon Edwards is going to win the fight tonight. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm now going to do these two, and you guys have to watch tonight's fight. And tell me who you think is going to win the main event too, by the way. But make sure you watch the fight and see if I'm going to have to do another one of these next week. And hopefully I don't, because I'd like to do a review, and I'd like to show you my garden. And, you know, this ruins my day, so I don't know if I can pull out 2 videos in a weekend that I do this. Okay, enough blathering on. I've said what I had to say. I've told you why I'm doing this. Like, share, subscribe. Watch the fights tonight. Hello, Pierre. Here, this is for you. And Joshua. And Pedro. And all you other regulars. Cheers. Real hot. Good. It's not too bad yet. Tasty as hell. My head's starting to catch on fire a little bit now. Now that I've stopped chewing, yeah, my tongue's hot. All right. What's that? Get a little more fast. Nice and chewy. That's good chewy cherry piece right there. Ugh. Okay, so far my head's sweaty. Nothing left. Oh, right there. Okay, so right now my mouth's about a 1. We'll just, we'll give it a couple minutes and see what happens here. Whew. It's definitely spicy as soon as you bite into it. It definitely gets hot. Now the back of my throat's starting to feel some heat now that the milk chocolate's rinsing away. It's very delicious chocolate. The cherry bits are just awesome. They're amazing little surprise while you're chewing through that. It's starting to pick up a bit. It's like a 1.5 now on the back of my tongue. Maybe I'm getting used to this kind of heat because of what I've been eating the last couple of weeks, because right now this isn't too bad. It's like a 1.5, maybe 1.5. I'm starting to drool a bit and salivate. Oh. Back of my tongue, a little bit in the throat. Definitely drooling. I don't know if I slobbered on myself. No, I didn't. Oh. It's picking up a bit. It's like a 1.5, 2. Definitely becoming 1.5 to a 2 instead of 1.5. And it's more on the top of my mouth now, in the back and in the throat. Back of my tongue isn't so bad. My mouth is drooly. Salivating. I want more. More, right, Pierre? Oh. Sweating a bit. I'm not sweating too bad. This is kind of surprising. Jalapenos make me sweat about this much. Even though this may not be that bad, I'll pay the price later, I promise you. About an hour from now, for about the next 6 hours after, I bet you I'll be riding the wave of terror. Maybe I'll puke, maybe I'll shit. Maybe I'll have to do both, but I won't, because I'm a champ and I never puke. I haven't puked since 2004, and I've only puked 3 times since 1992. And that's a fact. And the back of my throat's maybe a 1.5, 2. Tongue is fading away a bit. Back of it's more throat, top of my mouth and the back. A little bit in the lips, but it doesn't feel like much in comparison to the back. It feels like a 0 compared to the back. Sweating's picking up a bit. More on my nose than anything. Forehead's not bad. Hair's a little bit sweaty. Whew. Well, there you have it. I don't think that's too bad of a punishment. I think I'm just too amazing. Let's see if I have to do this again next week if Leon Edwards fails me. Make sure you guys don't fail me. Share this video. Let's see the view counts go up. Let's get more subscribers so we can do another giveaway. Make sure you subscribe. Check out last week's video where I picked the damn fights wrong that I had to do this punishment for. And check out this random video here, and we'll see you next week maybe with yet another punishment. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you. Mouth is full of it. Ugh, saliva everywhere.